Well, we're taking a look at the cool temperatures of yesterday and this morning. We reached a threshold we haven't hit in a few months, and we've got a few spotty showers this weekend and a reinforcing shot of even cooler air next week. So yesterday's high temperature, because that sun just could not make its way out, was only 64 in the Twin Cities. That's the coolest high temperature and the first sub-70 high temperature since May 19th, almost 4 months ago. And the low this morning at the airport, warmer than most areas because of the urban heat island, but 52 makes it the coolest morning since June 11th. A lot of 40s in some of the suburbs and certainly outside of the metro area. But we are back to normal and above normal temperatures today. Probably a couple degrees above average, mid to upper 70s in the Twin Cities, but warmer to the west, those anomalies and the forecast highs, mid 80s, probably in the west central pocket of Minnesota, Montevideo, Benson, some of those spots. Still a little cool in the 60s in northeastern Minnesota though. But tomorrow will be warmer or just as warm at least in southern Minnesota, upper 70s to near 80 ahead of this cool front that's already bringing cooler temperatures to northern Minnesota, upper 60s to low 70s there. We've got our high pressure moving off to the east over Lake Superior that's allowing a south wind today to warm things up. But that next cool front is moving across the Dakotas. It's also going to be the focus for some spotty showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two Saturday. Western Minnesota early tomorrow morning. I think we'll stay dry in the Twin Cities area until probably late in the day. Afternoon, evening hours, we'll see some of that. But a lot of this activity is going to kind of break apart as it moves east. So don't look for a widespread beneficial rainfall, unfortunately. And then we have another isolated chance perhaps on Monday with this second cool front that'll drop temperatures even further. So it cools off Sunday, Monday, but then even more cool air moves in for Tuesday, Wednesday. And that'll lead to some of our coolest overnight lows I think we've seen yet. Total rainfall the next 7 days, talked about this yesterday too, really not much, under a quarter of an inch for most of us. Maybe they'll get a little bit heavier amounts in southern Minnesota with these showers and thunderstorms tomorrow if we can get some downpours to develop. But this is looking at our 6-month rainfall deficits, and you can see they are substantial everywhere in red or that kind of pinkish color. That's anywhere from 5 to 10 inches below normal over that period, which is substantial. That heat dome that gave us the Labor Day heat wave is parked to the southwest. It is kind of contracted for now. We're going to be overall in a cooler pattern, especially as I mentioned, that Tuesday, Wednesday period, below normal temperatures and below normal kind of upper level pattern is going to lead to some of these cooler readings. Even with sunshine next week, we're talking highs in the 60s for Tuesday and Wednesday. That tells you how cool that air is. By Tuesday, in fact, it looks like 60s statewide, maybe just 50s in northeastern Minnesota. So that'll set us up with the clear skies and calm winds. Tuesday night could be our coolest night in a while, maybe since May, if we can get into the 40s in the Twin Cities. This might be aggressive. I think it'll get to around 50-ish, but if we get cooler than that, it'll be the coolest overnight lows since May. And we're going to see widespread 30s and I think frost in northeastern Minnesota with those conditions next week. So if you live up on the Iron Range, consider your garden's days numbered here. But we will enjoy a couple of milder days today and tomorrow. It won't be sunny Saturday though. Those clouds will be increasing ahead of those showers, but it will still be warm for us before things start to cool off again in 2 steps here, Monday and then again on Tuesday.